The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared to fight on once again today. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Nebraska's offense will take the first swing of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, you think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Got the quick pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Trojans offense will take the field for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Escapes trouble. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. They're setting up the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. To the ground to try to move the chains. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Branch. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on first down. He finds his man. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Motion from the offense. Trying play action. Getting some heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be third down. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's Branch. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Turns it on in midfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Using the quick game. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires left. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Kent State pulled one out today on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there inside Dick's Stadium. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Branch. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And here comes the offense on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Rides to the back. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. It's a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
A 3rd and long coming up here. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Throws for the tight end. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the right. Ball in the air, intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel in the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Pulls and fires complete. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Huskers will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They go to the draw. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a fantastic play there from the linebacker position. You think about guys like Trev Alberts, Levante David, some of the Nebraska greats playing the linebacker spot. Those guys were able to run. And because of that, they could get to the quarterback when blitzing. This guy with his speed is a guy that they need to deploy time and time again, getting after the quarterback. He's got some wheels.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabs it in the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. He's up to 51 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Raiola. It's complete to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Banks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. They'll throw it on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Fedot. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Swings it out to the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. To the air, it's Raiola. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, there in the shadows of the Hollywood sign, you've been watching quite a drama of your own. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Right back to the well. Nice move to stay on his feet. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Trojans in the hurry up.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot up over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got it set up on the outside. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed in the backfield. It's 4. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. Back to throw, it's Moss. Pressure coming. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack.
That keeps the score. USC 19, Nebraska 7.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Running it back, it's Branch. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Pulled and finds his man on the left. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations of USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USC. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over a Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 4 over ULM. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide out in motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. To the air, it's Raiola. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. The Huskers will punt this one away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught behind the line. It's O'Neal. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be third down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some range for their running back. Comes out throwing on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
Back to throw, it's Raiola. Trying to get to him. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. On second down, he's looking downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Nebraska, 14.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. He's going to pass. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun to give to the back. Running with power. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Nair.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Huskers have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Banks. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Gets it out fast. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the big fella.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late. And they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep...
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Throws to the back. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And they will score! Touchdown, Nebraska! Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UNLV looks like the best show on the Vegas Strip right now. What a dazzling offensive showcase. They're up 14 over San Diego State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give as they work on that clock. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. Shakes off the defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.